Alright guys, a couple of days back, in fact the video's going out tonight so it's a bit spooky this, but this will be a couple of days back. I told you about my car breaking down, and when the recovery people brought it back onto the drive, the three of us couldn't slow it down enough to stop it knocking over the single seed potato bags. Now I was going to leave these reveals until end of September or October, but because they're all poking through the surface, I'm going to get them out before they go all green, because if I leave them they will go green, you know what I mean? I've got 4 bags to do. I'll combine them all into one video. I'll do the weight for each bag, but I shan't tell you because we're not sending you until the end of October when the competition finishes. So I think the best thing to do is to get them all out. I mean, look at this, is how they fell over. Well, some of the compost fell off the top and they were just poking out. And the recovery driver and my boy said, "Oh, your newly planted potatoes are poking out." Well, they ain't newly planted, they've been in since March. So, I don't know. So I was going to pick a few of these out and tip the rest out. So, no idea how well it's done underneath, but the top's all right. No, we are. I can't. I'm trying to do this so you can see it. Crikey. I'm looking in the camera screen to see what I'm doing. So this, what's the bag say? Oh, it's the other side, I'll do it in a minute. Right. I'm sure you're going to shout at me to say I've missed one somewhere. Well, there's a couple. I don't want it to spill everywhere. I should use a bigger tray, shouldn't I? Wally. Right, quickly then. I'm going to chuck some of this back in the bag because I want to plant up the, as they call them, the Christmas spuds pretty soon. I'm pretty sure the bowl's 170 grams, but I'll measure it afterwards and take it off. So that is number 5. Right. If I switch from using one compost next year and I start going to all different types, what I'm going to do with my buckets and that, I'm going to label them with what compost I'm using. I'm hoping to carry on using living green, but you can't buy it here and I'm dependent on getting it from Ireland, so it's a bit blooming awkward. Right, next one. This should be easier because a lot of the compost fell out on the drive, but number one. So I'm going to tip this one straight out because there's less of it. I tell you what, it's a good haul in here. Let's get that. The size of these. And this is number 1, so that's an eye again. And what I'll do tomorrow, my car didn't turn up today. I was on about getting a new car, it's being delivered. They need 2 drivers obviously, and one of the drivers let them down. So they're bringing it tomorrow now, so that's why I'm doing this now. And tomorrow I can get on and plant, God blimey heck. Tomorrow I can get on and plant the Christmas spuds, or as they're properly called, the second sowing potatoes. Crikey, I believe that. That lot. Just weigh this properly. Obviously I can't, I want to tell you but I can't. Right, let's get those in there as well. Okay then, doing okay so far. So that's number 3A and 2. I wonder what 3A means. What do I... I'm going to have to go back through the videos, aren't I, and see what it means. 3A and 2. 2, 3A. Yeah, I'll try and lift these out first, so you can see them. Green and rodent, that one. I noticed on one of the bags it's chewed away a bit, so that's pretty well. Oh, crikey, Moses! Oh, I tell you what, there's no damage on them either. No, you know, scab or anything. Because if there was, I'd be the first to tell you. Blimey heck! I don't believe this. Well, I can't do any more. Yeah, you see that. Oh, I'll tip it out. Powder dry, look. Which isn't a bad thing. Oh, it's quite damp in the middle. It's quite damp. Yeah, there's no more in there. I'll put it all back in again now. So that was number 2. Jesus. There's only like 6 spuds in there, but not far from being the heaviest. Crikey, I don't believe that. That's incredible. A few of them have got to go in the bin after I've weighed them, but certainly not many that one has. There's no point saving those little tiddlers. Right, next. Last one for today. Oh. They're eating that one again. Good size. These, if you wonder what these big bits are, it's because I put. Oh, look at that! There's a squash seed there. Huh. I put dock leaf. When I pick dock leaves, I put the leaves over the top of the pots, just to keep the stop them going green. If anything, keeps a bit of moisture in. Oh, there's another one there. What's going on here then? I reckon I must have tipped in my unsuccessful squashes. Well, obviously. Can't imagine anybody else would do it at the plot. Right, I can do something different with this one because there's nothing else in there, I'm sure of it. Isn't that weird? The final one for today. Here we are then, eh? That ain't bad at all, is it? All that from 4 eyes of a potato. That is pretty damn good. This is what I will refresh the compost with. A 1266 organic based potato fertiliser. And this, and 3 bags of 6 potatoes for Christmas. So that's 6 Charlotte, 6 Desiree, and 6 Pentland Javelin. This lot was free with the Grow Your Own magazine. All you had to do was pay post and packaging, and post and packaging for this lot was $6.99. So that ain't bad. 18 seed potatoes and a kilo of fertiliser, $6.99. Bonus. Right, catch you soon, guys. Okay, guys, I gave these a good spray in yesterday and dug it all in with my little fork, and you can probably see the granules are soaked in. The compost is nice and damp now. So I've got the potatoes ready, and in they go. Oh, I tell you what, I'm glad I read the packet about the fertiliser. Normally I'd just chuck a handful in, but reading the packet, it said for a container this size, these are 100 grams. So put 100 grams in. Right, I've labelled them all up, ready. We've got there Desiree, Charlotte, Pentland Javin here. I got a 4th bag. I'm only going to do 3 bags, and I'll use this one to top the rest up. So I think we ought to get them in. Right, this is Desiree. Desiree. Ooh. Let's get them all out. No point saving the ones I don't use. Desiree. Growing through the bag a bit, that one. And that one. Right. So, a needle pulling thread. 2. That's a nice one. 1, 2. That's burnt at the end, so I'm not going to use that one. Same as that one. That one's okay. Right, so we've got the 4. I just go put 1 in each corner. About a ½ inch off the bottom. I mean, there's no special way with these either. No eyes up or shoots up or nothing. I'm just plonking them in. And I'll top them up with compost in a minute. I only want small spuds. Look, I don't want big ones for Christmas. I just want little, like, new potatoes. So that's that one done. That'll do nicely, sir. Well, there we go then. 3 lots of... Sorry, I thought that was a vine weevil, but it's not, it's a stone. Here we go then. 3 lots of second cropping potatoes for Christmas. I accidentally called them second sowing earlier on in the video, but a second cropping is the proper name for them. So I can put them somewhere and get on with something else. You might recall back in March, I did a video on the peat consultation about banning the use of peat in the UK. It's going to happen, but there were some extra questions being asked, and when do you want it to stop and how do you want it to stop and stuff like that. Anyway, that was back in March, and the consultation finished at the end of March, and the results were due in 12 weeks. And I thought, oh, that's been a while now. I wonder what's been going on. So I did the old, get on the Google search, and I came up with this. Now listen to this. Despite UK-wide commitments to the end of use of peat in horticulture, the legislation needed to make this happen is still frustratingly out of reach. This week, an official announcement on the ban in England was postponed because of the Conservative Party leadership election. And I thought, that can't be right. So I did a bit more Googling, and this was one of these websites that every other word is ban peat, advert, ban peat, you know what I mean? So I did a bit more Googling, and I found Horticulture Weekly, which I don't subscribe to. I don't want to because it's quite expensive, but it's a headline banner, and it says, DEFRA's peat consultation response delayed until autumn as a new report shows the use of peat is in decline. And I can read the next paragraph without paying. DEFRA's peat consultation, which closed on March the 18th, so there you are, will not have an official response published until the autumn after additional questions emerged on exemptions, import and exports, and the definitions of ornamentals and edibles. Well, there you are. And this really, really grips my... So another website, 2 or 3 of them are using political motivation as it's gardening. Don't bring bloody politics into it, you know what I mean? Right, rant over. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Just a quick potato video. Plenty more to come. I've still got loads of reveals to do. You ain't going yet. Have a great week. Stay safe, and I'll catch you soon. Okay.